Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Larry Flynt's widow, unshaken by OnlyFans boom, says Hustler is still evolving after its provocative past. As chairwoman of Hustler magazine, Liz Flynt is keeping the legacy of her late husband alive by overseeing his adult entertainment empire. Her new book, Hustler 50 Years of Freedom, aims to capture the salacious brand's journey through 5 decades of political and social upheaval. Flynt died in 2021 at age 78. Liz told Fox News Digital she wasn't opposed to the possibility of launching a similar subscription-based service. She previously told the Los Angeles Times that Hustler doesn't offer entertainment created by users, because verifying the age of performers is difficult. She also says that Hustler insists on providing high-quality content. "It would be nice to come up with something like OnlyFans," said Liz. "But right now I don't have anything in the pipeline. But we're always brainstorming at our monthly meetings and our weekly management meetings. We're always brainstorming on what's new, young and fresh and what else we can do to grow as a company." Many sex workers joined OnlyFans during the pandemic when in-person venues shut down or became more dangerous because of COVID-19. The site has been tremendously lucrative for some people, allowing them to earn thousands per month. In 2021, OnlyFans said it had 130 million users and 2 million creators who have collectively earned $5 billion. "We are still a monthly publication, but we're always finding new ideas to keep the company relevant, like getting into different areas of technology," Liz explained. "In the early 90s, my husband went into video, he went into broadcast, he went into retail stories, he went into gaming. And so, he was able to diversify the company early on. We now have 60 Hustler Hollywood retail stores. Under my leadership, I was able to open 20 more and acquire 40 retail stores from Playboy Enterprises," she shared. "I was able to launch Hustler Casino Live, which is live-stream online poker. The newest launch that I was able to do was partner with DoorDash with all of our Hustler Hollywood stores. We're the first to do that. Of course, Hustler has been known to be the first to do many different things. That's what makes us so different and keeps us relevant." Flynt, a former strip club owner, built Hustler magazine into an adult entertainment juggernaut that included casinos, films, websites and other businesses as he relentlessly championed First Amendment rights. Flynt's far-flung company produced not only Hustler but other niche publications. He also owned a video production company, scores of websites, 2 Los Angeles area casinos and dozens of Hustler boutiques selling adult-oriented products. He also licensed the Hustler name to independently owned strip clubs. At the time of his death, Flynt claimed to have video-on-demand operations in more than 55 countries and more than 30 Hustler Hollywood retail stores throughout the United States. Flynt often disgusted the masses for offering one of the most graphic, and at times controversial publications on newsstands. Unlike Playboy or Penthouse, it published more overtly sexual imagery. Flynt didn't hesitate to push boundaries with raw imagery and biting cartoons. He once declared that pornography is really the purest form of art. Liz said she believes in her late husband's vision. "Our bodies are the purest form of art," she said. "Women have been photographed over the decades. I see nothing wrong with it. I feel that publishers before my husband, like Hugh Hefner and Bob Guccione, did pave the way for Larry. And I think there's nothing wrong with photographing beautiful women. All types of women. If you look at some of these women in the Victorian age and some of those beautiful portraits, there's nudity there," she argued. "And there's nothing wrong with it." Flynt offered large sums of money to famous women to pose naked. Although they turned him down, he did manage to publish a photographer's nude sunbathing photos of former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. He was intensely disliked by both religious and feminist groups, who said he demeaned women and put them at risk with pictures of bondage and other controversial acts. Flynt maintained throughout his life that he was not just a pornographer but also a fierce defender of free speech rights. But there was a time when even Flynt wondered if he went too far. The magazine famously shocked readers in June 1978 when it published a cover depicting a woman being fed into a meat grinder. "Hustler has always stayed true to its original spirit, meaning we were provocative, explicit and unafraid to challenge authority and offend people," said Liz. But one particular cover that I'm sure people remember was the meat grinder and having a woman depicted as a piece of meat. But Larry had told me when the cover came out, he was in jail. Therefore he took the hit. He was the publisher, so he